Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another Tuesday here in Red Dead Online. This week's update lasts from today, October the 8th, all the way through October the 14th, and with it comes some more free items and rewards. This is the second week of the Halloween 2024 event here in game, and today on the show we're going to be discussing those rewards, and I'll also be giving you a reminder of all of our other bonuses and discounts so that you don't miss out before the October and Halloween event wraps up here in game, because we have some really good stuff. And even if Red Dead Online isn't really super high up there on your priority list for games you want to be playing right now, who knows, maybe there's something this year that will catch your interest. But with all that said, let's jump in. So of course last week we had the bodyguard telegram missions that released. Those were the higher loyalty ones. I made 2 videos on 2 of the 3 missions so far. I'm not going to make a video on the 3rd, which is Easy Prey, because it's just not that great. None of them are fantastic, but we've discussed it here already. If you want to go check out those videos, you can. But we also have Halloween Pass 2 that's going to be active all month long. Now let's talk about the rewards that you can get this week. So if you complete a moonshine sale this week, you'll receive an offer for 40% off an established or distinguished moonshine roll item. That of course will be available until the 14th. If you win in the featured series, you'll receive the red Strickland boots. That will be an offer available from the week of October the 15th through the 21st. For the week of October the 22nd through the 28th, if you complete another moonshine sale that week, you'll receive an offer for 40% off a poncho of your choice. And if you reach wave 5 in All Hallows Call to Arms, you'll receive the black concho pants for the week of October the 29th through November the 4th. If you reach wave 5 in All Hallows Call to Arms during just the week that just passed, you should have the black and white darn stockings. Now check your wardrobe to see if those are available. Now let's talk about 5 other rewards that you can get, basically just for logging into the game, doing certain challenges. You don't need to log in during any specific week except for one of these, so let's talk about those. Simply just play Red Dead Online and you will be rewarded with the orange porter jacket. That's a very fast, easy challenge to complete. If you log into the game between the week of October the 29th through November 4th, you will be rewarded with a black Folwell hat. So that's like the limited time one I was talking about where you need to play during a specific week. But again, you just need to log in, that's it. Just load into your camp and then you can log back out. You'll get that reward. If you win in the featured series, you'll receive a discount for 50% off any weapon of your choice. If you complete a moonshiner sale, you'll also be rewarded with a black Morales vest, which is my favorite style of vest in the game. The black one is super good looking. I wear it on tons of outfits. If you destroy a revenue agent roadblock, you will be rewarded with 30 repeater express ammo and a reward for a moonshine mash refill. Now talking about our bonuses, we have some great ones. We have double money, double XP, and double roll XP in the moonshiner story missions, double money, double XP, and double roll XP in all moonshiner sales, double money, double roll XP, and double gold on All Hallows Call to Arms, double money and double XP in the featured series, as well as double gold, double money, and double XP on all telegram missions. Every single telegram set in the game: hired loyalty, rough justice, tough business, new source of employment 1 and 2, Skelding's contract, all of those. And I have a money guide talking about everything over on Friday, and I will have that video linked down in the description below if you want to check it out and basically take advantage of all those tips in that guide. Now of course, for our discounts for this month, we do have 5 gold bars off the Moonshine Shack, so if you want to get started with the Moonshine roll, you definitely should. We have 50% off the Moonshine Shack upgrades and bar decor, 40% off all Madame Nazar Halloween masks, 40% off the Norfolk Roadster horses as well as Arabian horses, 30% off all repeaters in the game, 30% off all ammo, 30% off all eye patches, pants, as well as skirts. And then for this week's returning limited stock clothing, we have the Shafford chaps, the Climbing coat, the Benbow jacket, which is a beautiful limited stock clothing item, and the Squat stovepipe top hat, as well as the Cossack hat. And then for our community inspired free outfit, this is inspired and created from Queen Inferno over on YouTube. She features the horror mask. We have the Cofferty shirt for male characters, or the Lot cap sleeve blouse for females, the Penstock pants for male characters, or the Hitch skirt for females. And then this week's featured series calendar consists of the following. So this week it's Dead of Night. Last week was Fear of the Dark. Next week, for October the 15th through the 21st, it's going to be Hardcore Fear of the Dark. For October the 22nd through the 28th, it's going to be Hardcore Dead of Night. And then wrapping up for the week of October the 29th through November the 4th, we are back to Hardcore Fear of the Dark. And that is everything that you can take advantage of this week here in Red Dead Online. And since the Telegram missions are paying out double gold, double money, and double XP, what I'm going to do is we're going to run through one so you can see how much gold, money, and XP we can make for 12 minutes on that mission. For today's Telegram gameplay, I think we should do a rough justice mission, which is Trial and Tribulation. This one is really, really fun in my opinion. It's probably one of my favorite from the Rough Justice Telegram bundle that we got last year in August of 2023. And basically this mission can either go by really fast or it can take you a pretty decent decent amount of time depending on how many camps you have to search. As you could see, we have 3 on screen. Sometimes you only need to search 1, sometimes you need to search 2, sometimes you have to search all 3 to find the information that you need to progress through the mission. But we're gonna play it in the route I usually go, which is just start at the closest one, obviously. But hopefully you guys actually enjoy this one. Whoops, I took the wrong meat. It's a very, very fun mission in my opinion. And for today's loadout, we're gonna be rocking the Litchfield repeater, the double barrel shotgun, along with 2 cattleman revolvers that are using express ammo. Figured why not? I haven't used a loadout like this in quite a long time, so let's just give it a shot and see how it goes on Ruthless difficulty. Honestly, the cattleman revolvers bode really, really well on Ruthless difficulty content. You'd be surprised. It's like I struggle more sometimes using the Schofields at times when they should actually be doing more damage than the cattlemans, but when it comes to Ruthless difficulty content, while you do have to put a bunch of shots down range with the cattlemans, they still feel like they're getting the job done. And they just sound great too. You know, it's the classic Wild West revolver right here. So let's just keep swapping around with weapons as we just kill everyone. But there's a couple like lock boxes here that you need to loot to try and find your information. Sometimes, like I said, you can find the information right away, but other times we may need to go to a different camp. So there's a few more enemies, but let's just search all the lockboxes that we need to. You can see ones that show up in gray. There's just extra valuables that you can get, and once you take these, you can actually sell these to the fence later, which is nice. It'll say valuables remaining in the top right-hand corner, so make sure to grab as many as you can. I'll show you all the different locations here as well. There should be one like over in this area. While you may need to do some looking around just to find everything, at least the game will tell you how many valuables remain in the area, and if like the yellow circle turns to that whitish gray, at least you know there's more to search. What the? This guy snuck up on me completely. Where did you come from? Like, I got no audio for that. I didn't hear his footsteps, nothing. Holy crap, that actually kind of surprised me right there. That was the first time an enemy has like truly snuck up on me before like that, where I just got no audio indication that he was there. So we grabbed the pearl necklace. As you can see, we didn't find the information, so we need to find 4 more valuables if we want, and we also need to go to a different location to actually find the info to progress through as well. So here we are coming up on camp number 2. Same thing, we just want to clear out all these enemies and see if we can get lucky finding the stuff that we need. Now, with this area, you need to watch out. There may be alligators that come and attack you. That'll happen every now and again. I think the first time I played through in this section, like my first impressions and my first time coming through this mission, an alligator like came out of nowhere and was trying to kill someone. Yep, you can see him in the background. So he's gonna run. He'll come after you, but he'll also go after these enemies, I'm pretty sure. So if you want to befriend the friendly alligator here or the not so friendly alligator, you can. Just watch out. We're gonna take him out though. I'm not gonna risk it. So let's just clear out the rest of the camp. There's only like a couple more enemies that are here. There's not that many, but we'll take you out. I love the double barrel, man. Sometimes you can see you get some epic fails where you just miss when you shouldn't be missing, but that's what happens when you don't use painted black. And you know, because that's where the double barrel shines. You use painted black and you mitigate the weapon bloom, and then the double barrel turns into like an actual sniper rifle. It's pretty crazy. So let's take this last guy out. Let's see if we could snipe him with both shells. Oh, what's the alligator doing? Are you gonna go kill him? Nope, he's gonna come after me instead. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, Mr. Alligator, sir. Let's see if we can get this lockbox open. Beautiful gold jointed necklace right there. And let's find the last set of valuables that we need in here. The silver emblem ring, that's nice. All right, and we got the longest variant of this mission. So now it's time to go to camp number 3, and then finally we'll get the information, and then we can complete the second half of the mission. This is all like the intro just to get to the rest of the mission, which is nice because this mission will take you, you know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes in some cases, which is pretty dope. At least you get easy gold, money, and XP without even intentionally dragging out the timer to increase your payout. Now we have arrived at camp number 3. These guys won't know what hit them. This reminds me of the Cecil C. Tucker legendary bounty, where you're just fighting around Fort Brennan out here and you're just killing everyone. That is such a fun legendary bounty. It doesn't pay, I think it's actually a low tier legendary bounty, I'm pretty sure, so it's got the lowest base payout compared to others, but man, it's one of my favorites just for the gunfights you can get into. And this mission is very, very similar. I mean, that's a legendary bounty, this is a telegram mission, but same kind of vibe. We just want to avoid the Maxim gun, of course. Okay, so I'll be honest, I had a pretty epic fail right there. I forgot there was a Maxim gun over at the fort, so I died. I needed to restart the mission. Thankfully, we got the intel from camp location number 2. You can see it shows up in the gold lockbox. And once we get this, this will allow us to progress the mission right here. So I reset my timer just so I can actually still get the 12-minute payout, because of course if you die and you fail and you restart, you need to go back and reset your timer to make sure that, you know, whether you're judging yourself based off 12 minutes or 30, you need to reset that timer. This alligator is like almost going to kill me. It's crazy that these guys tank 3 shotgun shells during this mission. Normally, you know, free roam alligators only tank 1. Especially if you shoot him in the head. And, you know, even like the legendary banded gator only takes like 6 shotgun shells or something with a double barrel. So those alligators are pretty strong during this mission. Just watch out. But now, say if you need to just visit camp location 1, 2, 3, or all of them, once you get the information, they're going to send you to Van Horn, and that is where you can complete the rest of this mission. So we're going over there right now. And basically what we got to do here is we need to search for the target inside of the city, and there's a bunch of enemies, so you want to make sure, at least what I like to do is I like to come from the east. Watch out for the sniper up in the lighthouse. Make sure you take him out. Make sure you have a sniper yourself or some sort of ranged weapon. But it's basically just weapons free at this point. I like to just use painted black, see if I can mark everyone and just shoot everyone. Make sure you got your potent health cures. You can tonic up all that, because all these enemies will 100% rip you to shreds. So even if you have a full health ring, just make sure you don't die. There are quite a few enemies to look out for during this mission. It would be such a shame to die at this point. Like, just imagine that happens. You definitely don't want that. So we're gonna pace ourselves here. A lot of times the target's up there in the, what is that, the hotel? But for some reason he's not there today. So it's interesting to actually see the target in a different location. But before we go and we rescue them alive, let me make sure I can clean out the rest of these enemies here so that when we're leaving, we will have no issues, you know what I mean? And we also have to, like, extend the timer just a little bit more on this mission, because now on my new mission recording, it's only 8 minutes. Or on my new mission timer, it's only 8 minutes. So we're gonna need to restart here. So, here we go. There should be just, like, a couple more left. I love the type of Van Horn gunfights you can get into, though. Like, Van Horn gunfights are super exciting, in my opinion, compared to, like, fighting in other areas of the map. This one's always, like, special. It's a treat, you know? Let me know in the comments, where do you guys like taking your gunfights most? I think for me, Van Horn, I mean, Valentine's cool. Strawberry is really cool during, like, the Strawberry jailbreak, something like that. I like both of those locations. Now, one thing I want to point out, you can see finally enemy corpses on the map are showing up as lootable. For most of the mission, you can't loot them. Only when you get to Van Horn do they appear to be lootable. I don't know why. That's just how Rockstar made it. I guess because you're killing so many people. Rockstar didn't just want to make it so that, you know, you could loot everyone. So if you want to loot these guys, feel free, but I'm not. Just for the purposes of this gameplay, we're just gonna go and get the target now. It's about that time. I'm gonna tonic up before I go in here, because there should be a few more that are gonna jump the gun on me. Yep, there we go. There's one. There should be like one more, and I think this is just the guy we need. Yeah, so we're gonna go hog tie this guy up. I like to call my horse, and we're gonna throw him on horseback and get the heck out of here. And we'll probably still need to, like, drag out the timer just a little bit longer. So, oh no, this is gonna get me killed. I was trying to pick up this target while that guy waltzed into the bar, and honestly, that almost made me sell right there. I thought he was gonna keep damaging me. For some reason, my horse is not approaching, but we're gonna need to drag out this mission timer a little bit more. So I will see you guys when we get to the actual destination for the mission, and we're at 12 minutes. You know, we're gonna encounter some enemies as we leave here. They're gonna go on horseback and chase us. So you guys have seen that whole deal, you know, over and over and over with these missions in the live gameplay. So I'll just see you guys when the mission's basically done. We're pretty much at the destination where we need to deliver the target to the drop-off, but this is probably the coolest part of the map right here. Check out the view we have, especially during the daytime during this mission. I mean, this is just such a stunning spot of the map. You have insane views. Oh man, this game, it surprises me every day with how beautiful it is, even 6 years after release. All right, it has been 12 minutes, so it's about time to turn in our target. We should finish this mission. Normally 12 minutes will guarantee you 32 gold nuggets. With double gold, that will be 64 gold nuggets. Double money should give us about $70 to $80. I forget exactly, but as you saw, the 72 gold nuggets popped up right there, which is very, very nice. I do appreciate that. That actually, I guess, was that a 15-minute timer instead? I see right now 12 minutes and 30 seconds on my stopwatch, so maybe it counted a little bit before we started the mission. I'm not too sure on that. That's kind of strange, but here we go. 1,431 XP, $95.86. But that was, of course, for the 15-minute payout interval, not the 12, because we did get the 72 gold nuggets, not 64. So it is what it is. We got paid a little bit more. That is nice. I wanted to show you guys just 12 minutes for the optimal amount, but that's fine. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.